Know someone who is either unemployed or underemployed? Then tonight, this story is for you. We're taking a look at where the jobs are in Rhode Island. The state still has the highest unemployment rate in New England, but we've learned it's not all bad news.
And there are actually a lot of jobs here in Rhode Island. Many of them don't require advanced degrees. And
I got a first-hand look at one booming industry and what's being done to fill the job openings. It's a story you'll see only on Eyewitness News. For years now, we've heard it over and over again. The headline that at this point is a broken record. Rhode Island has a job shortage.
When it seemed like Rhode Island's unemployment crisis could not get any worse, new numbers suggest it has.
But now another headline is taking the spotlight.
The owner of Jay's Deli has closed one of his restaurants because he says he can't find enough competent workers to keep it running properly.
Just this summer, deli owner James Halal became the face of a different problem in Rhode Island, a worker shortage. According to the State Department of Labor and Training, during the second quarter of 2015, there were more job vacancies than unemployed workers in some 250 occupations. But with an unemployment rate that's the highest in the region, how could there be a shortage of workers?
On the list, yeah.
Governor Gina Raimondo says it all comes down to a shortage of skills.
Talk to employers and they are frustrated because they can't find people with the skills that they need. It's really a skill issue.
The governor is attempting to close that skills gap with a new program called Real Jobs Rhode Island. It uses state money already allocated for job training, but targets specific new or growing industries and jobs that are currently open.
So we're saying, what jobs are open now? Who would you hire today? Then we're giving people those skills so they can get hired.
The top labor shortage exists in machine processing, like working along an assembly line. That's where the DLT finds there is one applicant for every 127 postings. Computer programming and physical therapy are also at the top of the list, according to the DLT. 11 industries have applied to be a part of the Real Jobs training program. The Department of Labor and Training hopes to have people enrolling in the first quarter of 2016. One of the industries hoping to win a grant is a rapidly growing one here in Rhode Island, aquaculture. So what is aquaculture? Well, for one, oyster farming. We're here at V and Family Farms in Ninigret Pond to get a first-hand look. There is no shortage of oyster farms here in the Ocean State. V and Family Farm was the 32nd oyster farm to open in Rhode Island back in 2011, just after the recession. Now there are 55.
Turning out about 7 million oysters a year. You're at farm gate value about $5 million. We sustain 142 jobs.
Dr. Robert Rowe, Executive Director of the East Coast Shellfish Growers Association, says filling those jobs has been challenging work.
For the last 15 years, we've had a 30% annual increase, which means every 3 years we're doubling our production.
Rowe admits a lot of the aquaculture jobs are hard work and require manual labor. But there is opportunity for growth, pointing to the success story of Matunic Oyster Bar owner Perry Rosso.
He worked for me for a few months. He quickly found that this was a job that he could do. He went out and started his own farm. Now he started his restaurant, and the rest is history.
No matter what the headline is, job shortage, labor shortage, the state's goal is making sure there's no shortage of options and training when it comes to finding work. Now, if spending your days on the water isn't for you, there are plenty of other industries hoping to train workers through the Real Jobs program, including biotechnology, design, healthcare, finance, and hospitality. The Department of Labor and Training says it'll announce next week how unemployed Rhode Islanders can get involved with the Real Jobs program.
And coming up tomorrow, we'll take a closer look at those booming industries in need of workers, how the state plans to train workers, and what those jobs will pay. Where the jobs are continues on Eyewitness News tomorrow morning.
And if you want to learn more about getting involved with the Real Jobs program, you can go to our website. That's where you'll find a list of the top industries hoping to train workers,
Plus, get a better look at our day on the water, training for the aquaculture industry. It's all on our website, WPRI.com.